Okay, we're going to talk about Thunderbolts today, the 2025 Marvel action new team up that they released, and all of its different editions that has on physical media. So we have the Blu-ray edition, we have the 4K, and the 4K Steelbook. And they're all sort of different in some interesting ways going on here that I want to highlight. Uh, First of all, you have the different color scheme. All of them, of course, have the yellow and black, but this one is very yellow. This is a recent trend. We've seen it with Fantastic Four, Deadpool, Wolverine, a lot of these recent ones where they'll just be one solid background color for the most part, and then showing the team, which, okay, that's fine, but not really the appeal I'm looking for, not the variety. It doesn't show off the grandeur of the world. It's really just focused on the characters and not exactly my style. So it's very a eye-popping color of yellow, which is neat going on there. Sort of like how a Thunderbolt itself is quite a striking yellow going on there. So that's pretty cool. Uh, this one has a lot of yellow, but gets more into the black, and this one is very black with just a hint of the yellow. So sort of cool thing going on there. One thing I really noticed that someone might not notice from a distance is how they have different logos. I never knew this before. I didn't know that there are so many logos for Thunderbolts. Yeah, but it's that the Blu-ray one is just this sans serif type font, very regimented going on there, almost like the headline of an article, so to speak. And then you have the 4K. This one's pretty neat. I love the way it does this. The thunder is really scraggly, like a thunder would actually be, so to speak, like almost like a grunge band thing there. And then bolts totally looks like something you'd see on like a side of a construction uh, box, um, like a shipping container, that sort of thing. And so it's recognizing the thunder and the bolt separately. I think that's sort of funny. And then, of course, for the steelbook itself, there is no logo on the front. It is on the J card going on there. And it's just a nice clean one, very bold, similar to the Blu-ray, but much more bold going on there. So easier read, especially on there. It's got the same thing on the side. On the back, you've got the J card going on, which is very similar to the other ones here. I want to show off how the steelbook actually looks here. So um, these ones are instant. This is probably the biggest difference for me of which one to go for. So these ones show 7 characters on the front, 6 hero characters, and then Bob, who becomes Sentry. So you got all of them going together. Same thing going on here. Very similar lineup. You've got the exact same characters, slightly different um, ordering, but pretty much the same going on there. All of them together, looking stoic for the most part, except for Red Guardian. It's what he does, whatever. But you've got all 7 of them. You have Taskmaster, even though she is very much just like a cameo in the movie, shows up for like a single scene. So I always had that complaint of the marketing including her so heavily. When it's like, no, you are not in this movie that much. You should not be on the main poster. Val, if you do not have a poster with Val on it, then you should not have Taskmaster on it. So dumb. Anyways, they fixed that for this one. You've got 6 of them, but clearly Bob, Red Guardian, uh, Bucky, Yelena, Red Guardian, and Ghost. So those are the 6 you have going on there. And on the back, you have them again, very similar pose as the other ones. This one just says New Avengers. So I think it's funny that this one does not say anywhere on the covers the words Thunderbolts because they're trying to rebrand it as the New Avengers. You do have it on the side, so that's nice stuff. Now to get into the inside, the discs are all the same for all of them. So just showing you uh, with the steelbook going on there. The Blu-ray, of course, only has the Blu-ray, which not sure I mentioned this. The Blu-ray and the DVD are identical, so didn't need to show that one. I don't have that one here. This is interesting. It's got the uh, lightning bolt, thunder, so to speak, and a bolt for screws and construction and all that. I think it's sort of funny. Didn't notice that before. It must have been twisted or whatever, but looking through it, thought that's a funny way to do it there. Especially because in the world of Marvel, you have several things called Thunderbolts. You have canonically in Thor 4, you have Zeus's lightning bolt is called Thunderbolt directly, and you also have Thaddeus Ross, that being his nickname. And so they're trying to add an additional thing. It's whatever. It's Marvel. It's what they're doing. And then in the background, you've got them all posed together. It was classic promotional material that they had put up, and it was probably a nice image to put in there. So this one's the nicest one. If you want to splurge for that, go for the Steelbook. More power to you. Great stuff there. And these ones have some nice appeal too. I probably prefer this one just for it represents the movie better with the darker, more bleak look. And holy cow, I love that logo. It's fun stuff, but I can see some appeal on any of the sides. So a lot of good stuff there. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Um, it's great that they had so much variety to these and they weren't just sort of the same thing going on there. So that's my breakdown of the various editions that we have for release of Thunderbolts or New Avengers.